This is how you measure a sunrise life. This is how you measure a sunrise life. Old impermanence, memorized lingo. Centerfold terminated highest highs to lowest lows, so we go taking hold. Unexpected reverberates tenfold. Panic fed, grip the dinner plate to go. Future trip electric masturbates ego. Denigrate proboscis, ergo noses. Close calls, faux pas delivered us to this watershed moment existing in one turgid sonnet, our time in the sun. Meditation, vital medication, mindful persuasion, our epoch to try. Face turn, no judgment given. Why would I? Would I? Would I? Would I? Would I? Would I? Would I?
And now is the place where the crossroads meet, when you look into the future. Never, never say goodbye to my heart of your life. Oh, no, 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 no. Let me live.
Generational trauma, been like a vocational drama. And family analogous to transatlantic like banana rama. I meditate, turn tide to fatality like a Dalai Lama. Being alive was formality, now I feel free as I rap and sing. Though I'm only common to a fault, to be honest. And I wouldn't alter a single thing, cause all of it brought me far more than I would have hoped for. Was so used to dying by my own sword. I used to say the only good Flaherty was stillborn, at least before you were born. And I formally apologize for the way I treated your mama. Go on and become a better man the same way that I will be tomorrow. Your time in the sun has only just begun. It's all in your hands, a bitter pill to swallow. Don't fritter outcome with unjust perpetual wallow. I promise the game is not zero sum. Trees be throwing shade, only way to circumvent the mazes as follows collision. It's water murky waiting like a mercenary. Lock and loaded incendiary relay is not indigenous, yet it's ample. Our family name proved quite a handful. Corrosive, so spread your love. A fragmentation grenade shrapnel. Counteract that dubious claim in an explosive way. Magicians read Muhammad Abdul. Make it count, joie de vivre. Boast generosity, let out a sigh and revel in the here and now. This is freedom, a toast to our mortality. Peep this world from an oversized bezel. The whole wide world is in your hands. Your wide-eyed future understands your past. Take pride and cherish the present while it lasts. Confide in your brain so before you pass, before you perish, you let this pain to ash. Clean the stain of every man who came before us. Take more than a grain considering they tried their best. I used to say the only good Flaherty was a dead one, but you're different from the rest. Great-granddaddy James was an imposing figure. It kept the family flame ablaze, I mean, go figure. And after the Alzheimer's hunched his stature, our miserable family cracked and fractured. Your grandpa and his brothers used to run this town. Lodi, California, their impromptu stomping grounds. It was a romp to, running guns, drugs, and broads to. Their appearance often hallmark snafu. Snap, crackle, pop, shells dropped the other shoe. Infamy and infancy delineated identity, legacy of a Flaherty. But this debauchery carried an affinity for everything unsavory in the kitchen sink. Smack or heroin, the poison of choice for dapper Dan Flaherty habitually put sin before me. But I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss that man, a piece of my history. As I said goodbye, pried the plug on his life, I forgave him and I descried a solitary tear evade his eye. Still I refuse to let those who came before become an augury. I get now I'm mere happenstance, born from sheer random chance in an infinity of totality. Does it adhere to some destiny or a cavalier synchronicity? Wish I was privy to info key, as your mom will share. I'm not nearly that witty.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Ezekiel, let me tell you about your daddy. An easy fool since before the Krabby Patty. Had an optimistic, wide-eyed disposition, but age 10, 07, that dissipated. Became homeless for longer than we'd anticipated. Depression crept in, so days I slept in, and nights I wept. Circadian rhythm was on the fritz, alienated, ostracized from other kids. I was always different. In middle school, these girls criticized the way I walked. They said I was stumbling over myself. I just thought I was a lost cause. But in my head, I'm autistic, the same as you, and that's okay. It just means we process things in a divergent way than they do. But it's our responsibility to hold ourselves accountable for how we behave. My bouquet of psychological peculiarities possessed me to precipitate much pain, distortion, gaslighting, abuse, manipulation, borderline extortion, psychosis. I've always loved the rain, the way it feels on my skin, smells like roses. A downpour of errors, deluge of emblems rouge soaked in osmosis. Apologies for not always being the paterfamilias you were hoping I was, me meiosis. Way I've behaved has truly been atrocious, but I don't intend to make these mistakes in stasis, because every shallow grave, every close shave, every absence of grace has edified my chassis, rectified my soul. I'll pass you the ball, let you in on something they won't teach you in school. Hatred desires you dead. It anticipates your fall. So keep your closest fed, because love liberates all. And I love you, Ezekiel, my son. This is your time to bask in the sun. Spread your love to the world till their chalice is overrun. This life is going to be so much fun. Let's cherish every second. It's never over till it's done.